So I'm just sitting here on my couch, drinking me a cut water. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to be at the airport right now. About to board a flight to go to Florida. Hence the hair, the brows, the lashes, the nails, the camera, the toes, the suitcase, bags packed, everything packed, ready to go. Yet I'm sitting here on my couch. Because I was, I guess you could say, bamboozled for the past 3 weeks into believing that I was going on a trip today that was never booked. The signs were there recently, like within the last week or so. And baby, when I say I am shooketh, like, this has never happened to me before. Like, a nigga full-fledged made me believe that we was going on a trip today. And he texted me this morning talking about he at the urgent care at 9:45. It is now 12:20. I still haven't heard from him. I'm assuming he passed away. That's the only logical explanation for this, right? Yeah. I need somebody to come to the front and tell me, is this normal? Do people do this? Like, trick people into thinking they going somewhere and they really not? Hold on. Hey y'all, I'm back. Part 2 or update, whatever. Yes, I'm still at home. Yes, still on my couch, drinking my cut water. And for everybody saying just book a trip, or book a flight and go. Book a flight and go. Go where and do what? I have no desire to go sit in Florida by myself when I was supposed to be with somebody. I don't take solo trips. So not yet anyway. I'm not at that place in my life. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't want to go sit in another city, another state by myself and try to look for people to talk to. What? No. Look about stupid as I look stupid sitting on this couch. No, thank you. So there's that. And don't try to flat purse me either, because I can absolutely afford to get up and go do whatever I want to do if I wanted to do it. But I don't. I don't have a desire to go sit in another city by myself and do nothing or do anything. No. And for everybody, complimenting on my hair and stuff, thank you. Heart. I appreciate y'all. This is just so crazy to me. And the craziest part for me is that I didn't bother this man. I didn't go ask this man, can we go on a trip? Can you take me here? Can we go do this? Can we go do that? No. On the contrary, he bothered me. Been bothering me for months, trying to go on a trip. I'm gonna book you when you available. Send my availability. And he like, oh, that's perfect. We going. Everybody like, oh, you should have got screenshots of the confirmations and you should have got the money up front. You should have. Why? I've never had to do that. Again, this is the first time anything. I've been flued out several times. This has never happened. If a dude say, I'm booking the trip, we going somewhere, we go. I've literally never ran into this type of situation. Moving forward, yes, I probably will be like, I need a confirmation of everything. From the rooter to the tutor, the beginning to the end, all of it. Send it now. Or I'm not going. Or I'm not getting ready to go. Cause what? This is so. Another big issue for me is the taking off of work. So not my day job, because if I take off from my day job, I get paid whether I'm there or not. So that doesn't matter. My bartending job, that's what got me hot, because I requested off Friday and Saturday, the money nights, and I'm gonna be here in the city. Like that's an issue for me. And when I say this man is blocked, blocked, bliggity blocked, can't never come back around blocked. Don't you ever even try to come back. None of that. Blocked forever. No coming back. No, do not return. Return to sender. None of that. Bye. Out of my life. Yeah. And then for the people in the comments talk about, oh, let me fly you out in my DM. Let me fly you out. No thanks. I don't do stranger trips either. Stranger danger. That's how people come up missing. Next story time will be from the news. And I'm a been done passed away. No, thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Y'all real sweet with it, but no, I'll pass. I'll sit here on my couch and mind my business, sipping my cut waters. Cause oh, but my job did see my story time, my bar job. Shout out to y'all. So I did get my shift back for tomorrow. So come see me tomorrow night. And yeah, we're going to have a good laugh about this, because I know y'all going to show up to talk about this and laugh. And yeah, come on and see me tomorrow night so we can discuss in real time, in real life about this. So I got time today. So we're going to get into the full story about the trip never being booked. So rewind 3 weeks back when we initially started planning for this trip. He asked me the dates. I told him the dates. He said that worked for him. So I was at work. It was a Wednesday night. I'm a bartender. So I was at work. Screenshots came through with flight information. I glanced at it, seen the dates, seen the time. I was like, yep, that works. Whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, didn't think no more about it. I was like, we booked, and went on about my shifts working. So mind you, I've known this man for about 6 months. We've been talking. We've been on a few dates. Like, this is not some random person in my DMs. Like, I know him in real life. I didn't think at any point in time that he was Mr. Scam Likely. No, at no point in time. Till late. So the next week, he sent me some hotel information, some screenshots of hotels. So I was like, okay, well, I like this one. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. That next Wednesday, he came to my job while I was bartending. And we got to talking about the trip, talking about stuff that we could do, looking for different things. I was like, well, did you book the room? He said, yeah, I booked this one. Mind you, again, me and this man are face to face. I'm never thinking that he's lying, that I need to send me a screenshot of a confirmation right now. Like, I never had to do that with anybody else. Never. I've never had this happen before. If somebody say we going on a trip, we going on a trip. And everybody like, oh, you're depending on a man and waiting on a man. And well, yes, if somebody says they're taking me on a trip, I'm depending on them to get done what they say they're getting done. Like, I'm not thinking nothing otherwise. Can I take my own self on a trip? Yes. Was that the plan? No. So miss me with all of that. Like, yes, I'm depending on that man to do what he said he was going to do. Take me on a trip. So last weekend, he sent me a text on Sunday and was like, dang, babe, I didn't realize that we booked this for Easter weekend. Mind you, we didn't book, as in we're going. So this is last Sunday. And I was like, well, I don't go to church, so that was never an issue for me. I knew it was Easter weekend. Didn't make me know, never mind. So I was like, well, if you need to, if we need to reschedule, let me know. That's absolutely fine. We can go a different weekend. I know he got kids. He goes to church. Go do what you need to do with your family. I'm fine with that. He was like, I'm going to let you know by the end of the day. Text me back. A few hours later, he was like, babe, we still going. Okay, bet. We still going. Wednesday, I worked again this last Wednesday. I'm sorry, this past Wednesday. Every Wednesday night, I'm at the bar. So I said, he was supposed to pay half of the money for my hair. So he was coming to the bar to give me half the money. I was busy. Time went on. I never thought nothing about it until I got off. I said, oh, dang, he didn't bring me the money for half my hair. Mind you, whatever anybody else can do for me, I can do for myself. I don't depend on nobody to pay for things for me. I can keep up with my own stuff that I need to do. So it was never an issue that he didn't bring the money. I was still getting my hair done Thursday morning. Either way. But I did call him just to check, because now it's like, okay, what's going on? So I called him when I got off, and he answered, no problem. He said that his foot was hurting. That's why he didn't come. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, what's wrong with your foot? Like, is you cool? Like, what's going on? He said, I got gout. So I'm like, okay. I don't really know. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know like what it is, what the symptoms are. So, I don't think nothing of it, when I got home, because I was talking to him while I was driving home. So when I got home, I did Google gout, because I was like, let me see what this is. Let me see if this is going to be a problem or issue. So, like, I looked it up. It didn't seem like it was something that would prevent somebody from going on a trip. So I was like, okay, we should be fine. I don't know. So fast forward to Thursday morning. I go get my hair done. After I get my hair done, I sent him a picture. He hearted it. And then this is where things started getting like, okay. So he sent me a text after he hearted the picture. He said, oh, my foot is getting really bad. I need to go to urgent care and get something for it. And I was like, oh, okay. He like, but we're still going. I said, okay, mind you, here's where the real red flags are starting to come in. I was like, okay. So I go on to my next appointment. At this point, I was like, my hair's already done. I'm still getting my nails and toes. I mean, I keep this type of stuff done anyway. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But I was like, red flag, red flag, red flag. So I go on about my day. I think we had text a few more times throughout the day while I was like out doing stuff. I had to get my daughter together. I had appointments. I had to go to stores, grab, little knick-knack stuff here and there to put in the suitcase. So I went and did all that. I didn't get home until 9:30 p.m. Thursday night. Mind you, we leave Friday at 1:30 p.m. So 9:30 p.m., I sent him a text because I was like, damn, he didn't send me no boarding pass. Like, so I sent him a text. I was like, did you check us into the flight? This one I knew we wasn't going. He sent me a text back and said, nah, not yet. I'm going to do it when I get home. Mind y'all, the screenshot of the flights earlier is from Spirit. If you ain't checked in by now, we going to be under the motherfucking plane with the bags. Like, what did you talk about? You didn't check us. Like, you got to check in 24 hours, 1 second before the flight with Spirit. So we're not going to have nowhere to sit. That night, PM, he still hasn't checked into the flight. This is when I knew we wasn't going. Mind you, I'm a content creator though, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna make something of this either way. So this is when I go back and I start looking at the screenshots that he sent of the flights. They were screenshots like right before the checkout. So I could see at the bottom where it said checkout. Fool me once, ain't for you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. Okay? I was like, oh yeah, this is over with. Like, we're not going. So he texts me at 7:04 a.m. Friday morning. They were supposed to leave. He says, I'm at the urgent care now, trying to get something for my foot. If they don't give me anything, then I'm not going to be able to go. Mind y'all, he told me Thursday that he was going to urgent care to get something for the foot, for the gout. He might really have gout. I don't fucking know. So I was like, okay, yeah, now I'm 100% sure that we're not going. I was 99% sure on Thursday night when he didn't check into the flight that was never booked. And now I'm 100% sure at 7 a.m. on Friday morning. So now I'm just going on about my day regularly. I am playing back and forth though. Like he was like, I'm not trying to go. I'm trying to get something so I can go. I was like, well, it sounds like you need to just stay here and rest, because I don't want to be with somebody that can't walk around on a trip. Like what are we gonna do? Sit in the hotel room all the time? No, thank you. No, thank you. So long story short, he passed away from gout, and that's why we never made it to Florida. Happy Easter.